Hey guys, Rob here with the American Patriot Preppers. We're gonna start the show. We're doing a video recording, and we're also gonna be on Anchor Radio Podcast. We're gonna do an episode about cold weather here. So, just a preview, I guess, sort of before the show starts. We're gonna try to get organized and set up here, and got the phone ready for the Anchor recording. And today, I guess we're going to talk about some preparing for cold weather because that's kind of what's going on right now. So let me get organized here, make sure we got everything. And my MeWe guys, I'm gonna see how this MeWe works. Of course, I'm kind of new to it still. I've been on other platforms. I've been on Anchor for a while, but I don't know if you can go live for a while. I know there's that MeWe option where you can record yourself under me, and then your camera just kind of turns around and points the other way. But I haven't messed with that at all yet. So if anybody can give me any tips and tricks uh, on the MeWe chat room that's actually used that before, let me know. I'd be interested in learning how to do that good stuff. But right now we're setting up multi streams of, I guess, media here. We're going to do a video, like I said, and the Anchor podcast. So here we go. Let me get this Anchor set up here. I just do my phone, and we do different episodes on there. I have a few already. If you want to go check it out, I'm gonna post all the information at the end of this so we can get it all organized and set up. So how we doing, guys? This is Rob with the American Patriot Preppers, and this episode is going to be about preparing for the cold. I know right now, basically, the entire United States is experiencing some type of cold in one way or another. Louisiana, South Louisiana is where I live, and we're definitely not used to the cold at all. It rarely ever happens, and we got into the teens last night, 17, 18, 19 degrees. So we're going to go over a few things about preparing for it and some things you should think about, look out for. And also I'm going to go through what I did to prepare for the cold because obviously here in Louisiana, we really don't ever have to worry about that. So there are some things we got to uh, catch up and do on the around the house just to make sure we're good to go and comfortable with the family. So yeah, without further ado, again, this is American Patriot Preppers. You can find us on MeWe and join the group. Sign up, guys. I'll leave a link and all that good stuff where you can find us and maybe go to Anchor and listen to this podcast one more time. So, preparing for the cold. Um, obviously, how much damage does it have to do to consider it being an emergency? Of course, power might possibly go out with tree limbs falling on power lines or ice buildup on power lines that could cause power to go out. And that's definitely one thing that could is very high possibility of happening. And of course, the obvious, your pipes freezing, water leaks. Sorry about that, phone's ringing. Water leaks, pipe burst, which is a nightmare, especially if it's cold and raining outside and you got to deal with that. Go find the shut off. So, a few things we're going to go over to try to prevent that from happening, so you don't have to worry about that, and you can actually get a good night's sleep through the summer cold and even stay warm. So, let's look at this real quick. So, power outages. A good way to prepare for it is just to have a standby generator, and that would be one good thing. I have a pretty decent one that we keep on standby that I start once a week just to keep running. Because as you know, in Louisiana, we do have, especially last year during hurricane season, it was rampant. We had so many hurricanes blow through. So a generator is a blessing to have. You can run your refrigerator. You can get some space heaters for the house just to stay comfortable. And of course, vice versa with hurricane, you can get the window unit air conditioning. And that's basically a lot of really the only things you really need is your refrigerator and the heaters or air conditioning unit. So that's very something to think about with the power going out. Now with the pipes and water freezing over, it's a good idea to wrap your pipes, of course, with the foam noodles they give you, or if you don't have that, because I ran into the situation where I went to the store and everyone was there before me, it seemed like, and everything was sold out. I managed to get a few things, but you can get some old t-shirts, duct tape, anything just to wrap the pipes, keep them from freezing. And another thing I do is run and trickle the hot and cold water. That way the water's always flowing through the pipes from outside, and it tends to not freeze the water when it's moving on a constant pace there. But those are some things that I did to prepare. And luckily, the power didn't go out and our pipes did not freeze. So we were pretty good on that note. And if there's anything else, of course, if you guys can comment. I wish I can go live and we could have a live chat comment deal. And you guys can give me some ideas, especially the guys up north that experience cold all the time. I'm pretty damn positive you guys have a lot more tips and tricks and just some little cool little ways to go about preparing for the cold and being wintered in. And another thing is food and water, of course, just like hurricane and being snowed in or power out, no water, is to have some water on standby, at least a week's worth, even 2 weeks or more. Some of these hurricanes that blow through, I know we're out of power for a good while, so we just have to deal with it. So if you can get out and get your supplies before, then that would be a very good idea. That way your family's pretty comfortable. Not just food and water, fuel for generators and different things. Even wood for wood burning stoves. So that's a lot of things this group goes over to an American Patriot Preppers. It's just helping each other learn and be prepared for emergencies and shit hits the fan kind of stuff. So uh, check it out. Again, we're on MeWe, and I think that will wrap up our little 5 to 10 minute mini vlog episode on Anchor. And of course, I'm going to post this on MeWe to get it out and try to recruit some more peeps. And so if you're seeing this and you're not part of our group, there will be links available so you can join our group. It's called American Patriot Preppers. Again, my name's Rob, and I'll see you guys again next time for the next podcast. See you later. Always prepare.